Welcome back to the Surge 2, where you'll notice we have audio again. Somewhere between episode 1 and 2 something broke, which is weird because I don't think I changed any settings then. But we had no game audio, so I apologize for that. Guys, you couldn't animate these turbines? At least don't put the fan blades in if you're not gonna make them turn. It just looks silly. Okay, well, what's up, dude? You're really shrouded in shadow here.
There's a fire burning in your eyes, Acolyte. I haven't seen anything like it in a long time. This city is dying. The court is our last safe haven. Join my brethren and take back control. It's now or never. I can see your confusion. You must have been locked away for a long time. You'll be in for a rude awakening. The world has changed in a heartbeat. I'd explain more, but it's best to witness the new order with your own eyes.
Oh, the lighting's much better there. There's just a really weird lighting effect going on that is shrouding everything in shadow. It's like very aggressively tuning the exposure. Why did you help me?
I belong to the Children of the Spark, a small but growing church dedicated to a great cause. We're always on the lookout for recruits like yourself. Someone willing to get their hands dirty for the greater good. Journey forth and find the court, where our prophet, Brother Eli, will welcome you with open arms. See that giant octopus? Right under its tentacles, you'll find safe shelter.
That's a weird spot to be going to, but okay. Guess that explains why the camera was initially focused like that. What do you want me to do again?
This isn't about me, Acolyte. It's about the will of the Spark.
Yeah, that's what every
See
cult
the giant
says.
octopus? Go there and find Brother Eli. He will guide you to your destiny.
Sure. What happened to the city?
You must have been in there for a very long time indeed. You'll see the awful truth soon enough. Anarchy reigns supreme on our streets. People fear the new dawn that's upon us. The government built a wall around us to hold back the inevitable. They reject the change that comes with the nanite swarm. This plague is not what it seems. Humanity is ascending. We are the progenitors of a new race.
I really want to know what this guy's, like, where he's from, because he's doing a very good, American accent. There's some really tiny, like, affects in some words that are really telling, but I can't tell what they are. Hold on, let me see if I can catch it again. I really hope that the audio is not broken. I do test recordings before I start recording every time. I don't know how I lost audio on that last episode, and I did a test recording before this, and everything was working. So, I'm praying. Let me see if I can catch this.
You must have been in there for a very long time indeed. You'll see the awful truth soon enough. Anarchy reigns supreme on our streets. People fear the new
It's
dawn
on anarchy and
the
hour
government built a
in that
wall around us
line.
to hold back the inevitable. They reject the change that comes with the nanite
He might be
swarm. This plague is not what it
Australian,
seems.
might be South African.
Humanity is ascending. We are the progenitors of a new race.
I mean, it's just little tiny things. Like, it's not a problem. It's just like things I key in on and I find fascinating. Where the hell am I anyway?
Jericho City, Acolyte. At least what's left of it. You're staring at Jericho City, Acolyte.
I was curious if it was any different. Okay,
Brother Eli will reveal your destiny.
cool. All right. All right. Let me get comfortable with things again. All right. Yeah, the lighting out here is really aggressive. What are we looking at? Oh. That seems weird. Okay. Oh, I don't like the camera here. Why are you forcing? Okay. It's very. Oh, I didn't like any of that. I don't like this aggressive camera control that it's doing to me. Wait, can I go down the stairs manually? What's with the other, I thought I saw stuff in the stairwell. Yeah, there's a thing right there. How do I get around? You saw the thing, right? It's that white thing up there. I don't know how I get up there, though. This has to be disabled, I guess. I don't know how I would do that, though. Hear footsteps. I don't know whether this is going to be more of an open world thing or less of one. What's up, dude? I can't target you, so I guess you're not aggressive.
Didn't strike first, huh? Wise choice. Although these days I wouldn't blame you. There aren't a lot of good people around Jericho these days. Can't help but wonder whose side you're on.
Does my answer make any difference?
Think I'm joking? These streets are filled with scum. So what side are you on?
I mean, shouldn't it be obvious given the fact I haven't stabbed you? I'm one of the good guys.
You'll be one of the dead guys soon if you don't upgrade your pitiful equipment. Trust me, I know my stuff.
I mean, I'm the one with the sword that's warping through your arm, so upgrade how?
Where you been all your life? It's survival of the fittest out here. If you get in a fight, the winner takes all. See that med bay right next to me? This is where you take your spoils to craft and upgrade equipment. Maybe you should give it a try. Here, take these parts and give it a go.
See, I'm actually curious, given some of the reloading stuff that seems to be going on, and this being like a semi more realistic. It's not more realistic. It's just different flavor. It's just instead of fantasy, it's cyberpunk, you know. But there's something about like, since so many things in Dark Souls respawn, I guess I haven't really considered the two sides of this. Dark Souls, most things respawn when you touch a bonfire, but it doesn't seem to imply necessarily that you're going back in time. I don't know. The way you relate to the idea of things respawning in a game, air quotes there, is very weird, because there are vendors that, like, if you kill them or you attack them, they get angry, and they disappear or they die or whatever, and that's permanent, with some exceptions. And in a fantasy world, there's a little bit more natural suspension of disbelief, I think, versus here, where I'm pretty sure if I swung on this guy, I couldn't just like die and respawn at the thing and he'd be fine again. I think that would probably that attitude would continue. So I'm not gonna test it. What are you doing here?
Beats me. I should have been smart enough to leave when there was still time, but I got inconvenienced. Helping people is kind of what I do. Besides, I still have some unfinished business here. Let's leave it at that.
What's your name?
I might tell you one of these days, if you live long enough.
You're kind of mysterious.
Just like you then. Let's be glad we got out in time and keep it at that. I've been to a lot of hellholes lately, but this one wins hands down.
Didn't really explain a whole lot there, my guy. Huh. Okay. This med-based services are now available to you. Alright. Oh, it's playing a whole animation for me. I thought it was not locked in yet. Okay. Power consumption. This is a lot of systems to be learning all at once. Okay, we're getting our upgrading tutorial now. Components gained by cutting armored body parts. Cut armored body parts to acquire components for crafting and upgrading gear. Cut arms for weapons. Cut body parts of robotic enemies and heads of humanoid enemies to acquire components for upgrading implants. That is a very interesting choice for a farming system, because it's essentially saying, like, if you need a certain kind of thing, you need to target different stuff and or fight different enemies. I wonder how that affects like the idea of a loot pool, or if there is a loot pool. I kind of assume there is, that each enemy has a certain loot pool, but huh? Does each enemy only have like one of each type, one gear, one weapon, and one implant drop, or what kind of stuff goes on here? Okay, higher level components can be broken down to lower levels using a 1-to-2 ratio. That really didn't explain anything. That's just... Alright. Materials required. Okay. Oh, and it costs... Oh, so because I spent those level ups... I can't do this right now because it costs materials and whatever. Tech scrap? Yeah. Oh, okay. So the other button sends me... Why is everything so out of focus? This isn't just the recording. This is like on screen. My character is weirdly blurry for no reason. It really feels like it's a rendering error. Which... So I talked about the problems I had getting this game to record and capture in the first place, and I think I said it was because it's running Vulkan. I am gonna be if I'm very tempted to switch this off of Vulkan and try and force it to use DX11 or DX12 or whatever it uses, because as much as I would probably prefer Vulkan, if it's got glitches, then I don't want to use it. Just double checking everything. Wait. Are these add-on? These, oh, drone modules. Okay. Huh. I don't even remember picking this up. We'll leave it for now. There's a lot of customizability here, and it's a lot to take in. Shall I stick with this for a while? I think so. I assume I'm gonna get introduced to a lot of gear options, and I'll start to see what the sort of like gear classes are like, that sort of thing, over time. Why is this still... think I have things to see? Okay, well, I don't know. And here's just these are our quests. It's weird to have them as unique icons. That's so strange. Also, it's not... Wait, quests, quest items. Why are the quest items in the log? That's not what I would have expected. Okay. How do I change the sorting? It says sorted by quest type, but there's no sort button? Also, what do the icons mean? Because the stars don't mean it's completed. The check means it's completed. So are these main quests and these are side quests? Okay. I don't know why it needs me to look at every piece of every consumable that I get to dismiss the yellow blinking icon there. That's very weird. Oh, Lord have mercy. Also, this interface is very clunky for a lot of reasons, but the fact that it gives me the left trigger, right trigger, but doesn't tell me how many... Like, I can see now, flipping through all of them, that there are 3, but you couldn't put, like, 3 dots or something like that to let me know There's just a lot of problems with the interface. Okay. What am I not seeing here? Like, I'm genuinely worried at this point I'm just missing some important element. Wait, this is sorted by newest as well, and there's a thing. Oh, pushing the left stick to sort. Weird. What else am I... What does it think I haven't seen? Bizarre. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I'll be honest, this isn't super helpful to me. It's just too... It's not a real map. It's just an idea of a place, so it's not super helpful. A revenge enemy appeared? What the fuck does that mean? Huh? You can't just throw a little pop-up that says a revenge enemy appeared and not explain, game. What does that mean? Is that like an invasion? Is that a multiplayer thing? Most enemies can get enraged during combat. Their health bar will flash while this state is active. Enraged enemies are much less likely to be staggered by incoming attacks. Is there a way to not enrage them? Let me practice this a little bit. Okay, my timing is very bad, but... God, that noise is really excessively loud. It's funny as well. Okay, so I can see like which parts are armored and which parts are not, but his weapon is hidden until I actually engage him. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Something weird's happening. Sometimes holding a direction and... Why do I sometimes dodge? Because I'm not pressing A. This is what happens when I press A. So why does tapping block sometimes make me dodge? Huh? Because I'm trying to dodge in the direction so I can practice the parrying system, but I'm not doing a good job. So I know it wants me to hold this and then time the stick press. Ow. All right. I mean, yeah, I could have healed. That would have been smart. But I was so focused on trying to learn the system. What was the kick? That's new. Am I doing this wrong? I think I'm doing this wrong. Horizontal and vertical attacks can be combined. Oh, there's directions to the attacks and they're on the different buttons? I assumed it was light and heavy. Wait, there's... Bumper trigger trigger is good against armored, and trigger bumper bumper is good against unarmored. Guys, this is way too late in the game. Okay, the priority that has been going on here in terms of ensuring I know the most pertinent information at the most pertinent time. This is way too late to be introducing combos. Powerful cross combos. If you have a combo system and it's not like there are combo-ish systems in Souls games, but some more than others. But it's if this is a core part of your combat, you should have taught me in the starting area. So what was it? Okay, so that one I got his other arm, so this should be the scavenger's arm gear. That guy just burst into flame. Okay. Interesting. Gain a full battery charge. You acquired a schematic by cutting a body part. Use it to craft gear in the med bay. Crafting requires materials acquired by cutting respective body parts. There's so much going on here. This is really poorly paced. I'm into it, though. Like, that's the thing. If it was just bad, I'd just be like, yeah, whatever, I'll just ignore it. But it seems like an interesting system. So why am I getting battery charges from these guys now? Is there something... There's too much going on. There's too much going on. That's all there is to it. So let me look. You know, in all of these menus, I don't know where to look to check like combos or anything. Seems like it's something that would be very pertinent. But I don't know where that would be. Unless it's... Do I have to go into the... in here? Jump button behavior, jump. Evade / sprint behavior, evade / sprint. Configures the behavior of the evade sprint binding. This feels like it is maybe something I should have been told. Evade. Pressing the button will make the player evade. Evade sprint. Holding the button will make the player sprint. Pressing the button will make the player evade. Okay, that makes sense. Evade sprint jump. Holding the button will make the player sprint. Pressing the button will not, while not sprinting, will make the player evade. Pressing the button while sprinting or shortly after, it's a little too nebulous, will make the player jump. So if I don't turn this... Where's my jump? Oh, right, it's the... It's the... I think we saw that before, that it's the That was bad. That was hilarious. Oh, I was using the wrong stick. Still have to get the timing right, but... Alright. I apologize that we're just, like, sitting here fighting this one guy, but I'm trying to learn... Revenge enemy. Okay, so this is what it was saying before. Something about a revenge enemy. I still don't know what the fuck that means. But... I don't know. It's at least something I can work with now. Is he just tougher? Is that what it is? He's definitely tougher. That's okay. Revenge enemy killed. Oh, that was somebody's username, I think. So I guess somebody got killed by that enemy, and then as part of the game, as part of the networked part of the game, I guess, I can get revenge for them? Okay. Let's go in here and, it wants me to construct stuff. Schematics are unlocked by cutting limbs, craft gear, consuming tech scrap and components. New gear is always constructed at Mark 1 and can be subsequently be upgraded using higher level components to unlock its full potential. Higher level components can be broken down. We knew that. Okay. So let's put this... Wait, was I about to make... I was holding it, which maybe I shouldn't have done. Because I saw the bar up there loading again. That's really bad. Because I had to hold it to actually construct... Wait, did I construct it successfully or no? Now I can't tell. I definitely did, yeah. I must have. Because I'm now my scrap is much lower. Right, so I must have done it. Okay, so the problem there is I had to hold the button to construct it, but then I was still holding the button, and it didn't stop me from continuing to hold the button, so I was starting to construct a second one? That was awful. Why would that be the way that works? Also, love that there's a yellow pop-up to tell me there's new gear, but there's no yellow pop-up here to tell me which slot that new gear is in. I believe it's... yeah. Okay. So what does this do? Is it just stat boosts? I don't know what this is. Like, I genuinely have no clue. Because this is not just, like, a second weapon, right? Otherwise, I'd be able to put a... Oh, wait, no, it's, Wait. Okay, so it's got 10 defense. It consumes some power from the core, my core, which I guess I have a limit of at the moment, of 14. It increases my stability, which I guess is like my stagger, is a stagger reduction, I'm assuming. And then... is that less impact but more attack speed from my weapon? Does that affect the weapon that would be in this hand, or does that affect any gear, no matter what? I have a lot of questions, and none of it is explained. And I don't like it. Also, I don't know what that third icon on the right side, the like hexagon with the plus inside of it, I don't know what that means either. don't think I did that combo right. I would really like to be able to look up the combos somewhere. Target and cut. I didn't even notice that it was telling me to do this before. So why is it not refilling? Don't I have a thing to refill my... Oh right, it's hold to spend the energy. What a weird system. Okay. Man, you have to get awfully close to this to activate it. It's very fussy. Okay, was that the... But it wanted me to upgrade, right? Isn't that what it wanted me to do? Okay, I don't have the gear for that or that, but I do have some gear for this, and now I can afford it. Okay, and that's what it was saying about I need I need a higher grade of upgrade material to get to the next level. I don't know how I feel about the combination, like, directional parry system and having, like, maybe this is a matter of just the fact that currently I am playing a very light class because I don't have much in the way of gear. But I am so mobile that it feels silly to be blocking. I don't know, maybe that's just the dogma of playing other action RPGs and roguelikes and things. Just seems like a weird call.
Welcome to Jericho City. Exploring our sprawling downtown can be a bit intimidating at first. There's always something fun going on wherever you go. You'll find street musicians, artists, newcomers, tourists, families, couples, wallflowers, poor and the rich.
All right.
In Jericho, we live together in harmony and respect each other's boundaries.
Yeah, sure.
So take a deep breath and enjoy the sights. And if you can't find your way, why not ask one of our friendly locals?
Oh, I forgot there's a time limit on picking up my shit as well. Okay. Body gear armature. Interesting. Wait, is this box? Oh, I broke the box. That's why. Yeah, it just seems silly to block that when I can just easy dodge out of the way. I know these are starting enemies and all, but... And when I stagger them so easily. Why did that replenish my health? I don't understand anything that's going on in this game. And that's not something I can jump on. How do I get up there, then? Do I have to climb down from somewhere else? The more damage a body part has received, the more likely it can be cut. Okay. Again, feels like this is maybe something I should have learned earlier. Why can't I switch to... Oh, right. Because they've actually made the smart choice to put the switch target on a different button. I'm doing it again where... Maybe it's just... Maybe it's just the fact that I'm pressing the bumper after I'm already pointing a direction rather than the other way around. But I don't understand why the left bumper should ever make me jump. Also, there's some weird frame canceling here. It looks like momentum, but it's not. It's frame cancel. And I still don't know which of these combos does the strong attack for armor. Is the purple body... Is the purple bar his rage? Wait, and is the... Or is... Yeah, the purple bar is the rage. Because he just... Like, that's when his icon started blinking. Huh. Alright. Alright, we're learning. Alright, I should probably, didn't even notice that before. Let's park it, and when we start a new episode, we'll actually do some more exploration, because, yeah, this learning process is... It's a steep learning curve, rather. Ugh. All right. Anyway, see you guys for that next time.